Overflows, Enlightenment and Other Paths. Although the concept of enlightenment does not exist directly in Sufi tariqat and other paths as it exists in the path of Buddhas and Zen, yet it exists. One with deep perception and understanding can find it. Sufi tariqat focuses on drop merging into the ocean as the beginning. This means Murid is so much in love with the Sheikh and dedicated that his individuality merges with the Sheikh and dedic- this state is known as Fana Fiul Sheikh. As this state continues, gains momentum, and reaches to such an extent that the Sheikh, whose energy field is oceanic, lends his quality to the drop. This is referred to as ocean becoming drop. Ocean is vast and unfathomable. As a result, it can merge into the drop qualitatively. This state is referred to as Fanafiul Sheikh. These act as sluice shores for the river of awakening or Tawajjuh to flow. As the river of Tawajjuh flows, it forms a river bed. This river bed with two shores as near and far comprise the boundaries for Tawajjuh to flow. This whole two shores, near and far, flowing Tawajjuh and riverbed maintain the flow, is collectively known as enlightenment. Then the ego has vanished and the seeker simply flows with awareness deep within. Let thy will prevail. This state is known as Bakavi Allah. Sufism flows between two, Fana and Baka. I spoke of Satori, a small window into vastness of the existence. It is as if you are visiting a new place. It is cold winter night. You have arrived, your hotel room. You are anxious to look outside, but it is cold and dark. So you look through the glass of the window to get the outside glimpse. You see only the framed outside view. This is temporary, only one-sided view. This is known as mini Satori. One mini Satori can explode into Satori or major experience, or you may need tens or hundreds or thousands of such small experiences to explode in a larger experience. Sometimes hundreds of mini Satoris happen before you become alert and things get established in you. A mini Satori is a small vision, and with a Satori, the vision has become your very style. And then, what is Samadhi? In mini Satori, you only get the glimpse. A Satori happens when you have become full of light inside. Still, there is a separation between you and the whole. Satori is the state of a person becoming enlightened. The process has begun. When Satori gets crystallized, your inner space is full of light. This crystallized state of inner light is the beginning of enlightenment. This crystallization of inner space as full of light is the near shore for Samadhi. Moreover, Samadhi happens when the other shore is also found, and not only your inner incandescence guides your emotions, intelligence, and intellect. Instead, the whole existence has become enlightened through you. Now the person is no more separate. That is the meaning of the very strange statement of Buddha, that the day he became enlightened, whole existence became enlightened along with him. It is a very strange, because we know that we have not become enlightened. Yet he says the whole existence became enlightened that day. He is right. As far as he is concerned, the whole existence did become enlightened that day. It is like when your vision opens, and with that vision open, you see everywhere divinity. Then you can stand the scriptural injunction, Ishawasamidam Sarvam. Then you can understand God is omnipresent. Otherwise, it is simply a word for you. With enlightenment, it becomes your experience. And I repeat it again. The day I became enlightened, the whole existence became enlightened with me. Now for me, each sentient and insentient being and each statement is full of light and divinity. I do not categorize any statement as ignorant or wise. There is only difference of the degrees. Water is boiling, the process has begun. Its temperature defines the various stages. Instead, each statement is aglow with awareness. It is up to you to find divinity lurking through the entire existence. It is wrong even to say that. Instead, the, he envisions divinity permeating through the entire cosmos. Samadhi is the highest state of enlightenment. The Sanatan path or Patanjali Yoga Sutra does not speak of enlightenment, because he was following a totally different route than Buddha. But down different streams, merging to become one with big one, or many tributaries merging into one another to become a major stream before merging into the cosmic expanse. Such is the way. There are so many streams flowing through the entire length and breadth of a country and the entire world. They are all striving to merge into the other, to continue their journey, to merge into the oceanic expanse. In fact, this is the state beyond enlightenment. Enlightenment begins, as I said, but it never comes to end. It means that you are no more an individual. Satori gives you a great individualization. Now listen to it. Before Satori, you are a person, not an individual. Person comes from the root which means persona. The ego is surrounding you. Every little thing pleases you or displeases you. It is a mask. Before Satori, you are just a person, a personality, but not individuality. Your life was moving in a certain pattern. And in fact, a person is never person. He is many persons, many personalities embedded in one mask. It is like an actor who is performing many roles on the stage. So he goes on changing the costumes and mask faces. His dialogues changes as well. One moment he is playing the angry man role. Next moment he is very happy and he is versatile and professional in changing the mask as quickly as possible before the scene changes. So instead of one mask, you have to keep so many mask faces. In different situations, you need different faces. With your wife, you need a different face. With your mistress, you have another face. With your servant, another. With your boss, another. You have to go on changing the faces as if you are doing professional acting on the stage, but this is without awareness. You have many personalities. Personality is never singular, it is always plural, and you are a crowd. When you are a person, you are a crowd, you are many. Satori makes you one. By and by, it brings unity, harmony, and oneness in your being. Those many faces disappear, the original face appears, and that is individuality. The word individuality comes from the two words indivi and duality. The duality that is not divisible anymore. It is precious. It means that which cannot be divided, indivisible. Satori renders you individual, and Samadhi makes you universal or cosmic. You are no longer individual either. First, you were not all individual because you were a crowd. Now again, you are not an individual because you are the whole. Those are the three stages: personality, individuality, and universality, the cosmic existence. A mini Satori is a glimpse of your inner unity and harmony for a moment, and then you lose the glimpse, and again you are many. Yes, the original face appears, but as if you are in a dream, you see it, you recognize, yes, it is there. You feel happy, you feel tremendously blessed then, and then suddenly it is gone. It was a vision. Again, you fall back into your old pattern. This old gestalt again gathers around you. You will carry the memory, the fragrance, and you will remember it, but it will not be a reality any longer. It is just part of your memory. When Satori has become established or crystallized, then it never leaves you. It is always there. Just like your shadow, it follows you wherever you go. You have become an individual, then the individuality too is to be lost. First, you become one from many, then become zero from one. And that zero from one is dissolving into the cosmic existence. This is the whole mathematics of spirituality. From many to one, and from one to nothingness, you attain to utter emptiness within. This state of utter emptiness within, Buddha has called it as shunyata of nirvana, and Hindus call as samadhi or brahmaleen, dissolution in Brahma, the cosmos, the consciousness. Enough for now.